The United States attacking Venezuela probably isn't going to impact markets all that much, in my personal opinion. Yeah, of course, you'll have US defense stocks go up. You'll probably see the price of oil go up a little bit in response to this as well. Maybe stocks have a little bit of a correction, and crypto has a little bit of a correction simply because it's tied to the stock market in that sense when the stock market goes down. Not when the stock market goes up, but we've seen crypto for the most part not react at all to these kinds of a strike. And also, the United States and Venezuela being at war, it feels like we're at war. Maybe this is just a one-time strike like what happened with Iran and whatever happens, happens. Or maybe it's a war. Well, I guess we'll find out in the coming hours. But this is a very different financial event as compared to something like the Russia-Ukraine war. Because Ukraine was the breadbasket for Europe. Ukraine getting invaded affects food output globally and impacts inflation globally. And Russia was the 11th largest economy in the world at the time, or maybe they were the ninth, right? But they're right around that top 10-ish range. Whereas the United States is the number one economy in the world. And it's not like the United States' economic output is being impacted at all by these strikes. And Venezuela is very, very, very low down the totem pole. And yeah, they have a lot of oil, but it's not really high quality oil. So the price of oil could go up as supply of oil globally is brought down a tiny bit because Venezuela is not going to be exporting their oil most likely, and haven't really been because the United States has been, pirating their oil tankers. But it's not like that oil was super high quality, desirable oil anyway. So it's probably not even going to impact the oil markets all that much either. So this is all just my personal opinion. I really don't think markets react too much. Maybe on Monday when the stock market opens up because of a little bit of uncertainty, there's a little bit of a correction there, and maybe there's a little bit of a correction in crypto. But overall, this isn't like a ground-shaking, earth-shattering economic event. It is an event where people are certainly dying, and there is violence, and that's not great. But purely looking at this from how markets are going to react to that is my personal opinion.